Good evening, high school baseball fans, and welcome out to Cabinets Field. Jake Vasquez with the call for you. In this one, we are the only show in town. The Miller Buccaneers hosting the Calhoun Sand Crabs. And this is some 26 4A action. Final ball game of the season for the Miller Buccaneers. The Sand Crabs, they have punched a ticket to the playoffs. As a matter of fact, the Sand Crabs, with a win tonight over the Miller Buccaneers, will assure themselves the second seed in 26 4A, right behind the Sinton Pirates. So they just need a win, and they're already in. They just need a win to get that second place spot in the district. For the Miller Buccaneers, unfortunately, the Buccaneers came up a little bit short this year. They were trying to break that 30-year streak of no playoff appearances. But the good news for the Miller Buccaneers is that under the leadership of Coach McDaniel, they are turning a page over there at Miller and trying to take a page out of the playbook of athletic coordinator, their athletic coordinator, uh, and make baseball one of those sports where they can have success, and having a year for the Miller Buccaneers with 8 wins on the season. If they can get a win tonight, 9 wins on the season, it's more than we're used to seeing from the Miller Buccaneers in a good long time, and it's a good sign for Coach McDaniel. And he talked about it early in the season. He talked about Coach Evans and the fact that the football program has seen success, and they've seen success in all of the sports there at Miller High School, and he certainly wants to start that type of tradition, on the baseball diamond for the Miller Buccaneers as well. So. Kind of turning the corner for the program, and we certainly wish him all the best of luck going forward as he starts to build this program over there at Miller High School. So the Buccaneers, let's go ahead and get you starting lineups for both of these teams as the head coaches were meeting at home plate with the umpires as we get ready to start here. We're scheduled for a 7 p.m. first pitch. And let's start with the starting lineup for the visiting team, the Calhoun Sand Crabs, and they are 15-9 overall, 8-3 in district play, under the direction of head coach Mike Innerarity. And as I mentioned, the Sand Crabs, a win tonight gives them second place in the district, and they will be going into the playoffs next week. And I believe for the Sand Crabs, yeah, this is their final ball game before the playoffs start next week. So the Sand Crabs, they'll get this ball game in, and then they'll get a break before the playoffs start next weekend. Leading things off for the Sand Crabs will be the third baseman, number 3, Sebastian Madera. Batting second is the shortstop, number 8, Ian Cabos. Batting third on the mound, number 12, Dalton Alford. In the cleanup spot, number 21, Kirk Stringham. He is the catcher. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 11, Gavin Balaka. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 23, Devin Ortega. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 6, Eli Hurley. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Vincent Fredrickson. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Aaron Martinez. The Miller Buccaneers, they are the home team. Overall, 8-19, 3-8 in district play under the direction of head coach Wade McDaniel. Batting first for the Buccaneers, the designated hitter, number 8, Jordan Morin. Morin will bat for the right fielder, number 10, Josh Kretzmeyer. Batting second and on the mound, number 42, Jose Hasso. Batting third, the first baseman, number 13, Adrian Ortiz. In the cleanup spot, third baseman, number 5, Roland Baron. Batting fifth, wearing number 14, Adam Gonzalez, the center fielder. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 11, Damian Gutierrez. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 3, Jaden Brown. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 32, Devin Carter. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 15, Jay Gutierrez. We're going to take a quick pause so we can bring you guys the national anthem, and then we'll have first pitch. You listen to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Standing, placing our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your hands. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until until the national anthem is played.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts.
3, 2, 1, 0.
It's game time.
Lift off.
So sit back and enjoy the ride right here on Blast Vision.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call for you. Miller Buccaneers hosting the Calhoun Sand Crabs. And we got you the starting lineups. Let's get you some info on the starting pitchers. Jose Hasso will be on the mound for the Miller Buccaneers. And let's get you the defensive alignment behind Hasso. Outfield left to right, Gutierrez, Gonzalez, and Kretzmeyer. Ortiz at first, Carter at second, Brown the shortstop, Baron at third, and Gutierrez behind the dish. On the mound is the senior Jose Hasso, and let's get you his numbers. This season, Hasso 3-2 is the record, 2.58 ERA. And Jose Hasso, 43 1/3 innings pitched. He has been the horse for the Miller Buccaneers. He has allowed 31 runs, 16 earned on 57 hits, 13 walks, and 41 strikeouts, all team highs for the senior right-hander. So Hasso will be dealing for the Miller Buccaneers, and Dalton Alford will be on the mound for the Sand Crabs. Let's get you some numbers on Alford. And I believe Dalton, a senior, also 6-2 on the season, a 1.65 ERA for Alford, and 46 2/3 innings pitched. He also has been the horse for his team. 21 runs allowed, 11 earned, 24 hits, 9 walks, and 71 strikeouts for Dalton Alford. So here we go. Sebastian Madera, the Sand Crab third baseman, digs in, and the first pitch from Hasso is delivered outside for ball one, officially underway at 6:57. Two and 0 the count. Madera, a senior, batting .387 coming into the ball game. 29 for 75. Ground ball through the right side. In fact, it's going to split the defenders all the way to the wall, rounding second and headed for third. And it's going to be a stand-up triple. He takes a hard turn over at third base, but able to get back. Hit the ground right there, trying to slow down. So a leadoff triple for Sebastian Madera. And the Sand Crabs already in business here in the top of the first. So Ian Cabos to the plate. Cabos, a sophomore. And he takes a pitch up for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Cabos batting .340 coming into this ball game. 17 for 50. Couple of doubles. 8 runs driven in. Also deals catching the outside corner 1-2. Ground ball, left side, off the glove of Baron, and into left field. So a run will score as Madera comes in, and it's a 1-0 Sand Crab lead. That'll bring up the Sand Crab pitcher, Dalton Alford. Another left-hander for the Sand Crabs. Runner on the move. The throw down to second base is not in time, so Cabos swipes second. Called the plate was a ball, so 1-0 the count. Alford, the senior, leading the team, batting .420. 29 hits in 69 at-bats. Couple of doubles, 3 triples, and 4 home runs. He's driven in 18 for the Sand Crabs, and he looks at ball 2, so 2-0 the count. There's a strike, 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike to the left-hander, Dalton Alford. Cabos at second base. And that one is going to be driven out to left, going back Gutierrez, and it's going to bounce into the stands, so a grounds rule double, and that will drive in Cabos from second base. So 2-0 Sand Crabs here in the top of the first. It's going to bring up Kirk Stringham. Cleanup man and their catcher. And also misses up and in. 1-0. Stringham, a junior, batting .339. 21 for 62. 7 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs. He's driven in 19. And the pitch from Hasso misses up, 2-0. Hasso comes set at the chest. Comes a pitch. Breaking pitch for a strike, 2-1. Up and in. 3-1 to count on Stringham. Runner on the move. The pitch comes in low and outside for ball 4. But Alford swipes third, so first and third with nobody out for Balaka. Gavin Balaka, a sophomore. He comes in batting .244 for the Sand Crabs. 11 hits in 45 at-bats. 1 double and 3 runs driven in for the sophomore second baseman. Stringham takes off for second base. Now he's kind of hung up. They'll get him in the rundown. The run will score as Alford comes in. And Stringham headed back to first base. He's going to make it back in time. But the Sand Crabs, and that's a courtesy runner for the catcher, actually. That was not Stringham over at first base. But the young man gets back safely, and Alford comes in to score. Third run of the ball game for the Sand Crabs. Looks like, can't tell the number, 14 over at first base. First pitch to Balaka is a strike. Zach Ramirez at first base, and he takes off. The pitch is hit into center field, and they're going to double him up. Turf Monster got him over there trying to get back. It was a hit and run, and he couldn't get back in time. So two-way on the fly out by Balaka. Devin Ortega to the plate. Base is empty, 2 outs. First pitch up and in for ball 1. And that pitch is going to be driven out to center field. Gonzalez going back, and he'll make the grab. Nice grab right there by Gonzalez in center field. Shows the baseball after he takes a tumble. But he will make the play for out number 3 for the Sand Crabs here in the top of the third. 3 runs on 3 hits. And there were no errors and no one left on base. We head to the bottom of the first. Buccaneers coming to bat when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. 1 ball game tonight. This is it. Everybody else is in action tomorrow. So some 26 4A action for you. Final ball game of the season for the Miller Buccaneers. Calhoun Sand Crabs trying to get a win here in this ball game to lock up that second spot in 26 4A. Right now the standings in that district, let me get them for you. Got the Sinton Pirates sitting at the top. They are 11-0 in district play, 22-3 overall. Calhoun Sand Crabs and the Rockport Fulton Pirates, they are tied right now, both at 8-3. But the Sand Crabs, they do have the tiebreakers. They swept the Pirates in district play. So, as I mentioned, the Sand Crabs just need a win And even if the Rockport Fulton Pirates can beat the Sinton Pirates tomorrow night, the best they can do is tie Calhoun, and Calhoun would have the tiebreaker on them. So the Sand Crabs in a pretty good spot, in control of their own destiny right now, and they do have a 3-0 lead here in this ball game as well. So Rockport Fulton at 8-3, 16-8-1 overall, and then the Ingleside Mustangs have locked up that fourth and final spot. They are 6-5 in district play, 15-13 overall. Got some pretty good ball games going on around the area tomorrow night. Some big ball games in the 2 4A districts, 26 4A, and also in 31 4A. The 4 teams have been decided. It's just what order they go in, and a lot of that will be decided tomorrow night. Tonight we'll know whether or not the Sand Crabs will take that second spot, but everything else we'll find out tomorrow. First pitch swinging for Justin Morin, and he fouls one off third base side, out of play. Again, Dalton Alford on the mound for the Sand Crabs. In the outfield, left to right, Fredrickson, Martinez, and Hurley. Ortega at first, Balaka at second, Cabos the shortstop, Madera at third. Stringham behind the dish, and a 1-1 count here on the batter, Jordan Morin. Pitches in the turf, so 2-1 the count. Morin, a senior, leading the Buccaneers in batting average, batting .386 on the season, 27 hits in 70 at-bats, 4 doubles, a triple, and a home run. He's driven in 19 runs, and he chops one over to the shortstop, Cabos. Cabos waits on it, fires over to first base in time, 1 away. So Cabos retired 6-3 on the putout for out number 1. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Jose Hasso. Hasso also a senior, and he is batting .349 coming in, 22 for 63. 4 doubles, 13 runs driven in. And the first pitch from Alford in there for a strike. Alford delivers, and I believe it missed inside. I got a pole right there in the way, but I know it missed. It was a ball. 1-1 the count. Two and one. Again, missing with the 2-1. So 3-1 the count. See Alford there trying to find out where he's missing with the pitch. Here comes the 3-1, and that one is going to be grounded over to the second baseman, Balaka, over to first in time, 2 away. So 2 down, bases empty here for the Buccaneer first baseman, Adrian Ortiz. Another senior for Miller. Ortiz batting .343 coming into the ball game, 23 for 67. 3 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. He's driven in 14 runs, and except ball 1. Fouled off. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Alford is in the turf. So 2-1 the count. Grounded foul, third base side. Three-two pitch going to be fouled off. So we'll do it again at 3-2. Alford from the windup. Here comes the pitch. Strike three called. So the Buccaneers are retired in order here in the bottom of the first. No runs, hits, or errors. No one left on base. Our score after 1 inning of play, Sand Crabs 3, Buccaneers 0. Listen to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Here we go. Top of the second. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Sand Crabs. Hurley, Fredrickson, and Martinez. First pitch to Eli Hurley is in there for a called strike. Hurley wearing number 6. He is the Sand Crab right fielder. Also delivers the pitch up. 1-1. Hurley, a junior, batting 152. Only 33 at-bats for the young man. He's got 5 hits, one of them a triple, and he's driven in a couple of runs. 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a strike, 1-2. From the windup, 1-2 pitch, and that one's going to be popped up first base side. Ortiz going back into foul territory, and he will make the grab, one away.
Number 4, Vince Fredrickson.
Vincent Fredrickson, the next batter. Whereas number 4, he is the left fielder. That's from the left side. Swing and a miss at the first offering from Hasso. Another junior, batting 154. Only 26 at-bats for the young man. He's got 4 hits, 6 runs driven in. And he looks at a pitch outside. Ball and a strike. One pitch from Hassel on the way, and he misses outside with it. 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike. Sand Crabs scoring 3 runs in the top of the first. 3 runs on 3 hits. Have a 3-0 lead here in this ball game, and that pitch grounded softly first base side, but foul. So the count will even up at 2-2. From the windup, 2-2 pitch on the way, outside, full count. And the 3-2 pitch is going to miss outside for ball 4. So a 1-out walk issued to Fredrickson, and he will make his way down to first base. It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Sand Crab center fielder Aaron Martinez. Martinez, a sophomore. Throw down to first base, not in time. Sophomore center fielder, batting .233 on the season. 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's driven in a couple of runs for the Sand Crabs. And the first pitch is up and in. One-0 pitch, grounded left side, fielded by the third baseman Baron, over to second for 1, on to first, not in time. They force Fredrickson at second base. So 5-4 on the putout. And Martinez will reach on the fielder's choice. Back to the top of the order, Sebastian Madera. So Madera will dig in once again. Singled and scored in his first at-bat. Runner on the move. The pitch is low. Throw down to second base is not in time. Actually gets away into center field. Gonzalez is there covering. Gets away from Brown, the shortstop. So a stolen bag for Martinez. Called the plate, was a ball. So 1-0 count on Madera. That one is going to be grounded through the right side for a base hit. Fielded by Kretzmeyer. And Kretzmeyer actually bobbles it. Rounding third and coming in is Martinez. He will score. So an RBI single for Madera. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game. Ian Cabos to the plate. Throw down to first base, checking on Madera. Pitch in the turf, gets away from Gutierrez, so Madera will head to second base. Cabos singled and scored his first time up. Hassel spins and fires over to second base. Carter, the second baseman, holding him on. Two and 0 the count. Swing and a miss. 2 and 1. Runner on the move. The pitch is in the turf. It was going to be tough for Gutierrez right there. Try and make a throw on that pitch. And Madera swipes third once again. 3 and 1 the count. There's a strike. So full count here on Cabos. 2 down here in the top of the second. Madera leads off third. And Hasso delivers a pitch. Fouled off. Strike 3 called. And that will end the inning. But for the Sand Crabs, 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. So our score after an inning and a half, 4-0 Sand Crabs. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Bottom of the second inning we go. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Miller Buccaneers. Baron, Gonzalez, and Gutierrez. Again, Dalton Alford on the mound for the Sand Crabs, and the Sand Crabs with a 4-0 lead through an inning and a half of play. Sand Crabs scoring 3 runs in the top of the first, 1 in the top of the second. Roland Baron, the Buccaneer third baseman, will lead things off for Miller. And Baron, he is a junior, batting .290 coming into the ball game. 9 hits in 31 at bats, 1 double and 3 runs driven in for the junior third baseman.
Leading off for your Buccaneers, third baseman number 5, Roland Baron.
First pitch from Alford is going to be fouled straight back. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Grounded softly, third base side, but foul. Another 0-2 pitch coming up. Outside corner called, strike 3. So 1 down, and the base is empty for the center fielder, Adam Gonzalez.
Center fielder Adam Gonzalez.
Alford from the windup. Looked like Gonzalez was showing bunt there. He takes ball 1. Gonzalez, a senior, batting .244 on the season. 11 hits in 45 at-bats. 2 doubles and a triple. 13 runs driven in. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a strike, 1-2. One and one, rather. Swing and a miss. Now it is 1-2. Ball, 2 strikes. Alford delivers the pitch and fouled off at the plate. Strike 3 called. 2 down.
Number 11, catcher Damian Gutierrez.
Catcher Damian Gutierrez to the plate. And the first pitch is going to miss for ball 1. Actually, strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Just missing outside is Alford. So 1-2 count on Gutierrez. Damian, a junior, batting .250, 14 for 56, 3 doubles and a triple, 10 runs driven in. And a 2-2 count now on Gutierrez. Swing and a miss. Alford strikes out the side here in the bottom of the second. So the Buccaneers go quietly. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Alford, Stringham, and Balaka due up for the Sandcrabs when we come back. They have a 4-0 lead after 2 innings of play. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361 434 0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Top of the third inning we go. It's a 4-0 Sand Crab lead. They'll send up 3, 4, and 5 in their order. Alford, Stringham, and Balaka. We'll set Hasso back out on the mound for the Miller Buccaneers. Sand Crabs looking for a win. They want to finish out, not just finish out strong, but they certainly do want to do that. But a win tonight also will assure them the second spot in 26-4A. So certainly looking for a win and a good start for the young men from Port Lavaca, a 4-0 lead. They'll send up their pitcher, Dalton Alford. He will lead things off for them here. Dalton with an RBI double. He also came around to score, and that one is going to be lifted into left field, slicing towards the line. Gutierrez gives chase, but it's going to drop in for a base hit. And another double for Dalton Alford to lead things off here in the top of the third. So Alford at second base. Kirk Stringham to the plate.
Pitcher number 21, Kirk Stringham.
Stringham drew a walk in the first, so no official at bat for the young man. Big hack right there. 0-1. Also comes set at the chin. Here comes the pitch. Grounded sharply but foul. So Hasso way ahead of Stringham here, 0-2. And wait for Gutierrez, the left fielder, to retrieve that baseball over in the corner. So an 0-2 count here on Stringham. Alford leads off second. Swing and a miss. One away.
Number 11, second baseman, Gavin Balaka.
Gavin Balaka will dig in. Flew out to center in his first at bat, so he's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw down to second base by Hasso. Carter with the look out to center field, trying to see if he could get Alford to go. That one is going to be driven out to left field, coming in Gutierrez, and he gets it down in front of him. So a single for Balaka. Runners at the corners with one out for Ortega.
Number 23, Devin Ortega.
Ortega with the fly out to center his first time up. Runner on the move, the pitch. Actually, I believe that hit Ortega. Yes, it did. So he will take first base. Hit by a pitch. So they're loaded up for Eli Hurley. Sandcrab right fielder.
Number 6, Eli Hurley.
Hurley popped up in foul territory in the second inning over on the first base side. So he's 0 for 1 in the ball game, but he's got him loaded here. Infield in for the Buccaneers, and the first pitch to Hurley is in the turf, 1-0. One 0 pitch, and that one's going to be lined through the right side for a base hit. Alford will score. They're waving Balaka. Here comes the throw, and it's not in time. And Hurley will advance to second on the throw. So a 2 RBI single, second and third for the Sandcrabs, and a 6-0 lead with one out here in the top of the third.
Number 4, left fielder Vince Frederickson.
That'll bring up Vincent Fredrickson. Fredrickson walked in the second, so no official at bat. Here comes the first pitch, and that one is going to be lifted into left field, slicing towards the line. Going to get down in foul territory. Swing and miss. 0-2. Grounded foul. In the turf there, 1-2 the count. One-two pitch is going to miss low, so the count evens up at 2-2 on Fredrickson. Hurley at second, Ortega at third. One down here in the top of the third. Here comes the pitch, and it is going to be grounded foul, first base side. Two-two pitch from Hassel misses for ball three, so full count now. Ball four. So once again, they are loaded up for the Sandcrabs with one away. Aaron Martinez to the plate, the 9-hole hitter for the Sandcrabs. Reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score in the second. So 0 for 1. Again, the Buccaneers will bring the infield in with 1 out. Ground ball sharply hit just inside the line. And 1 run will score. Here comes Hurley. He will score. Fredrickson on to third base. And it is a 2 RBI double for Martinez. And it's an 8-0 ball game here in the top of the third. Just inside the line at third base for Martinez. So back to the top of the order, Sebastian Madera. He looks at ball 1. One 0 pitch going to be fouled off, 1-1. Madera is 2 for 2 in the ball game. Tripled and scored in the first, singled in the second, and make that 3 for 3 as that one drops in front of Gonzalez and gets past Gonzalez all the way to the wall. Fredrickson scores. Martinez scores. Rounding second and headed for third is Madera. And they're going to hold him up at third base as the throw comes in from Carter. So 3 for 3, Sebastian Madera. And he drives in 2 more to make it a 10-0 lead. Still only 1 out here in the top of the third. First pitch swinging. That one is lifted into center field. Going to get down for a base hit. In to score is Madera, and Cabos with his second base hit of the ball game and his second RBI as well. It's going to bring up Dalton Alford. Alford 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles. He's also scored 2 runs. The first pitch is going to miss for ball 1. Maybe they'll give me a chance here to update the virtual scoreboard. That pitch is going to miss up, so 2-0. Three balls, no strikes. Unofficial, but I had that as pitch number 65 for Hassel. There's a strike. Fouled off first base side, rolling into foul territory. A little swing and bunt right there. And a 3-2 count. Not sure if she's in the ballpark today. It is her birthday, and I do want to wish Miller Buccaneers athletic trainer Sydney Pedales a happy birthday. I didn't see her over there, so I don't know if she's in the ballpark tonight. Ground ball, first base side, and called a foul ball by the home plate umpire. It was fielded by Ortiz over there at first base. So Cabos will return to first base. And another 3-2 pitch coming up here. And that one grounded right side. Oh, off the glove of Carter, the second baseman, and into right field. And everybody safe. Cabos all the way to third base. So first and third for Stringham.
Number 21, pitcher Kurt Stringham.
So Stringham will dig in. First pitch swinging, pops it up into right field. Kretzmeyer coming in, and Kretzmeyer misses it. So in to score is Cabos. Alford, man, he can run all the way to first to third for Alford. The official score gave a hit to Stringham. So an RBI single. Or rather an RBI double, I suppose, on that. Because Stringham is at second base. First pitch swinging, and that one into left field, going to get down for a base hit. Balaka with extra bases. 1 run will score, and the throw to third base is going to be in time. They will get him out at third base, trying to stretch it to a triple. But a 2 RBI double for Balaka. Again, first pitch swinging, and that one into center field and retired for out number 3. But a 14-0 ball game here in the top of the third, after the top, headed to the bottom of the third, rather. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Devon Carter at the plate and an 0-2 count. Brown, the runner at first base. Offer delivers, swing and a miss. One away.
Number 15, Jay Gutierrez.
Jay Gutierrez to the plate for the Buccaneers. Alford with a quick peek over to first base. Now from the stretch, runner on the move. The throw down to second base is not in time. Actually ends up in center field. And taking off for third is Brown. The throw to third is way offline. And it's going to be in the dugout. So Brown will come in to score on that throw from Martinez, the center fielder. Called the plate was a ball, so a 1-0 count on Gutierrez.
Vasquez at the plate.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. One pitch in the turf there. So 2-1 the count on Gutierrez. 14-1 our score. There's a strike. Tyler Vasquez at the plate. Called strike 3. Throw down to first base is wild. So headed for second base, and the throw down to second is not in time. So he reaches, Tyler reaching on the strikeout all the way to second base. Justin Morin to the plate.
Number 8, Jordan Morin.
Justin Morin at the plate. One 0 count. Two 0 pitch swung on and missed. Three and one the count on Morin. Jordan Morin 0 for 1 in the ball game with a ground out. 3-1 pitch missing inside perhaps, so a walk to Morin, first and second with one out for Jose Hasso.
To the plate, pitcher number 42, Jose Hasso.
Hasso 0 for 1. Ground out in the first. That one is going to be ripped right up the middle for a base hit, and the throw will come in quickly from Martinez. Cut off by Alford, but a base hit to load him up for the Buccaneers. Adrian Ortiz to the plate.
First baseman number 13, Adrian Ortiz.
First base hit of the ball game for the Buccaneers. Swing and a miss by Ortiz. Ortiz 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Swing and a miss for strike 2. In the turf, squirts away from Stringham, but not far enough to advance the runners. So a ball and 2 strikes. The Bucks have Hassel at first, Morin at second, Vasquez at third. 1-2 pitch and fouled off. We'll do it again at 1 and 2. From the windup, 1-2 pitch on the way in the turf, 2 and 2. Ground ball, right side, fielded by Balaka. Balaka bobbles it and recovers in time to retire Ortiz at first base, but in to score is Vasquez. So an RBI ground out for Adrian Ortiz. Morin to third, Hasso to second.
Number 5, Roland Baron.
Roland Baron to the plate, and first pitch misses low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 and 1. Baron 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That 1-1 pitch going to be fouled off. So 1 and 2 the count. Swing and a miss. So Baron will go down swinging for out number 3. But for the Buccaneers, 2 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 errors committed in the inning. And it is 14-2 Sand Crabs after 3 innings of play. Hurley, Fredrickson, and Martinez due up when we come back. Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Autotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. And checking in on the chat. See Magic81 checking in there. And he says, what do you know? He gets on the chat. Bucks started a little rally, and I think the Buccaneers are going to want you to stay on there, my man. Buccaneers scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the third. Still trailing, though, 14-2 to the Calhoun Sand Crabs, Port Lavaca, Texas. Mentioned in the beginning of the broadcast, final game of the season for the Miller Buccaneers. So crazy to be saying that. I can't believe we are in week 10 already. Seems like the season just began. Looks like we have a new third baseman. So now playing third baseman is Leslie Leal. So Leal at third, and looks like we have a pinch hitter at the plate as well. So now batting is number 10, Adrian Cano. First pitch swinging a miss, and that 0-1 pitch behind him. So a ball and a strike. On Adrian Cano. Right offhand, I don't see any other changes for the Miller Buccaneers, so we're going to go with that for now. Hustle still on the mound. Here comes the pitch, and swing and a miss, 1-2. So week 10, the final week of district ball games for Texas high school baseball. 1-2 pitch on the way, fouled off. We'll do it again at 1-2. For this district, the 4 teams that make it, that's already been decided. And the Sand Crabs in good shape to take the number 2 seat in 26 4A. All they need is a win tonight, and they're up 14-2. 2-2 the count on Cano. The Sinton Pirates already claimed the top spot, winning the district. They're 11-0 in district play. They have the Rockport Fulton Pirates left to play, but even a loss to the Pirates, they'll still claim that top spot, as that pitch is fouled off. So the Sinton Pirates and the Calhoun Sand Crabs, with a win tonight, would finish 9-3 in district play, take that second spot. 2-2 pitch on the way, and that one's going to miss up for ball 3, so a full count. Rockport Fulton Pirates in third place right now. And the way this ball game is going, they probably will finish in third place. Swing and a miss, and the pitch in the turf gets away from Gutierrez. So reaching is Cano. Drop third strike, and he reaches on the pass ball. And another pinch hitter. So they're pinch hitting for Fredrickson. I'll get you a name here in just a sec.
Number 22, Justice Finley.
Justice Finley. So Finley will bat. First pitch swinging, pops it up, right side, shallow right field. The second baseman Carter is there. One away. And another pinch hitter. Looks like number 16. And that is David Cano.
16, David Cano.
And the first pitch to Cano misses for ball 1. Kind of a wild scenario in 31 4A. I'll tell you about it here in a sec, as that breaking pitch misses up. 2-0 the count. So in 31 4A, the Calhoun Wildcats have claimed the top spot, 9-0 in district play with 1 game left. But you've got 3 teams right behind them and a chance for them all to be tied up after all is said and done. You've got the Toloso Midway Warriors at 6-3, the Alice Coyotes at 6-3, and the Robstown Cotton Pickers at 5-4. And here's how they match up. Ground ball, foul, third base side, 3-1 the count. The Warriors will face the Wildcats, and if the Wildcats remain unbeaten in district play, the Warriors would drop to 6-4. Alice and Robstown play each other in the final ball game, and if the Cotton Pickers get the win, both teams would be 6-4. Ground ball through the left side for a base hit. A nice diving attempt right there by Leal, who just came in to play third base, but it's going to get through for a base hit. So pinch hit single for David Cano, first and second with one out. All those teams in action tomorrow, so could be an interesting finish for 31-4A, just depending on how that all plays out. Looks like Sebastian Madera will bat for himself here. And first pitch misses for ball one. Madera is 3 for 3 in the ball game. Ground ball right side, fielded by Carter over to second for one, on to first base, not in time. They do force Cano at second for out number 2, so Madera reaches on the fielder's choice, first and third with 2 outs for Cabos.
Next to the plate, shortstop number 8, Ian Copos.
Cabos is 2 for 3. Couple of singles sandwiched around a strikeout. He scored 2 runs. Ground ball to the shortstop, Brown. Brown over to second. Then it's bobbled there by Carter. So safe at second is Madera. And Cabos will reach on a fielder's choice, and an error by the shortstop, Brown.
Number 12, Dalton Alford.
Dalton Alford to the plate. One and 0 the count. The 2-0 pitch misses for ball 3, so 3 and 0 the count. 15-2 our score here in the top of the 4th. Madera was on the move right there, but the pitch is going to be fouled off at the plate, so 3 and 1 the count. That pitch is going to be lifted into right field, going back. Kretzmeyer And that one is not coming back. Dalton Alford with a 3-run bomb. That one onto Saratoga Boulevard. And Alford 3 for 4 in the ball game. And I believe, let me check, 4 RBI for Dalton Alford. And timeout called. Our score 18-2. And that might be it for Jose Hasso. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you some pitching change information. Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
.361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. New pitcher on the mound for the Miller Buccaneers. That's going to be number 24, Daniel Balboa. So Balboa will take over. And let's get you the final line for Jose Hasso. Young man had a great season, and he will finish tonight 3 2/3 innings pitched. He allowed 18 runs, 11 earned on 14 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts for Jose Hasso. We'll have a... And actually, no, that is Kirk Stringham. So Stringham to the plate for the Sand Crabs. And Stringham is 1 for 2. Doubled and scored his last time up. First pitch from Balboa misses for ball 1. So the 1-0 pitch is going to be popped up right side of the infield. Coming in, first baseman Ortiz, and Ortiz will make the grab. Final out of the inning. Yeah, final out of the inning. So for the Sand Crabs, though, they do add 4 runs here in the top of the 4th to take an 18-2 lead over the Buccaneers. We head to the bottom of the 4th, due up for Miller. 5, 6, and 7, Gonzalez, Gutierrez, and Brown. Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 434 0705. That's 361 434 0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas Athletics.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth, bottom of the fourth inning. And Adam Gonzalez will lead things off, and looks like a new pitcher on the mound for the Sand Crabs. See if I can get you a number here. It's number, tough to see on these jerseys, number 8. I like the jersey. I like the colors, but it's tough to see. Here we go. Young man's going to field it. Number 8. Underhand flip over there, not in time. So an infield single, and it is number 8, Cabos. So Alford will play short. Straight switch right there.
Number 11, Demian Gutierrez.
And Damian Gutierrez to the plate. So a leadoff single. Runner on the move, ground ball through the right side for a base hit, rounding second and on to third. There goes the throw to third base, not in time. So a little hit and run right there. First and third with nobody out on the base hit by Gutierrez. Jaden Brown to the plate.
Now step to plate, shortstop number 30, Jaden Brown.
Brown showing bunt. It's a good one. First base side, underhand flip from Cabos to Ortega, and it's just in time to beat Brown over there. But he'll drive in Gonzalez, and Gutierrez on to second base. So
32, Devon Carter.
3 runs for the Buccaneers. Devon Carter to the plate. Oh, 0-1 the count. Gutierrez the runner at second. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss by Carter, so he'll go down swinging for out number 2.
Number 44, Tyler Vasquez.
Tyler Vasquez to the plate. Cabo spins and fires over to second base, not in time. Checking in on Gutierrez. Vasquez 0 for 1. He reached on a swinging strikeout pass ball, came around to score. Stole second, throw went into center field, and he headed for third, and the throw from the center fielder went into the dugout, so he came in to score. 0-1 count. And there's a strike, 1-1. Cabos comes set at the belt. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. So back-to-back strikeouts for Cabos. That gets him out of the inning. But for the Buccaneers, 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors. 1 man left stranded. Balaca, Ortega, and Cano due up when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas Athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas Athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. I think we've got the virtual scoreboard up to date now. This one's gotten kind of wacky with lots of hits and lots of runs. So if you like a lot of offense and you're a Sand Crab fan, you're certainly enjoying this one, as the Sand Crabs well in the lead here. 18-3 our score. Sand Crabs locking up that number 2 spot with a win tonight in District 26 4A. They'll send up 5, 6, 7 in the order. Scheduled up are Balaca, Ortega, and Cano. Let's see how they come up, though. Coach Inner already has put in some pinch hitters already. Let's see if we've got another pinch hitter. Yes, we do. So that is going to be number 14, Zach Ramirez. So Ramirez will hit here in the top of the 5th. And on the mound again, Daniel Balboa. Balboa misses with the first pitch. 1-0 the count. First at bat of the ball game for Ramirez. Comes a pitch, and that one is going to be popped up. Going to get out of play, first base side. 1-1 the count. Breaking pitch stays outside. 2-1 to count. Three balls and a strike. Didn't give you the final line on Dalton Alford. Let's go ahead and do that now. Young man is in line for the win. 3 innings pitched. He allowed 2 runs, both unearned, on 1 hit, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. And Balboa misses outside for ball 4. So the leadoff man on, and another pinch hitter here.
Now plate number 5, Samuel Torres.
Samuel Torres will dig in. I did not have the Sand Crabs lineup in the game changer, as that first pitch is fouled off, and thought about just putting in the starting 9. Said, nah, you know what? Let's go ahead and put the full lineup into the game changer, and pretty glad I'm making good choices today, as we've seen a bunch of pinch hitters. A 1 pitch fouled straight back. 0-2 the count. Daniel Balboa, the left-hander, leans in for the sign, comes set just above the belt, and delivers strike 3. 1 away.
Number 18, Garrett Medlin.
Another pinch hitter here. And it is number 18. And that is Garrett Medlin. So Garrett Medlin to the plate. Ramirez at first. Ortiz holds him on. Actually, that's Vasquez over there at first base. First pitch in there for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch gets away from Gutierrez. Ground ball up the middle, and that was fielded by, let's see, now playing short. It looks like it was number, let's see if I can get the number again.
Number 9, Vinny Morales.
Yeah, it's made some defensive changes on me. That might be Adrian Ortiz. I know Hasso is playing second base now. So first and third for another pinch hitter. Let's make that change real quick. And that's number 9, Benny Morales. So 1-0 count to Morales. Two and 0 the count. The Buccaneers have made some defensive changes, but they don't have the numbers on the front of the jersey, which makes it a little hard to figure out who's out there. But I think we've got the infield correct. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to miss outside for ball 3. Swing and a miss. 3-1. Outside for ball 4. So they're loaded up with 1 out. And another pinch hitter. I think. Let me make sure. So 15, yeah, Tyler Cobb hitting. And Cobb looks at ball 1. Two and 0. Ground ball, right back to Balboa. Balboa home for 1 and over to first base, but it gets away. So in to score is Ramirez. Here comes Medlin. He will score as well. Morales all the way to third base and Cobb to second. So he reaches on the fielder's choice. First pitch swinging, and that one's popped up. Third base side in foul territory. And that is Sebastian Madera.
Sebastian Madera at the plate.
Fouled off. 0-2. Popped up. Slicing into foul territory. Leal is there. She makes the grab for out number 3. So Sand Crabs add another run. It's a 19-3 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Last chance for the Buccaneers. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Let's get you the final line for... Actually, we've gotten you the final line for both Hasso and I believe I gave you Dalton Alford. Ian Cabos back in the ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Due up for the Buccaneers is 1, 2, and 3 in the order. And Jordan Morin will dig in to lead things off. Morin, he's 0 for 1. Grounded out in the first, walked in the third. Comes first pitch, and that one is going to be lined into right field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Morin. Jose Hasso to the plate.
Number 42, Jose Hasso.
Hasso 1 for 2. Grounded out in the first, singled in the third. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Two and two the count on Hasso. Morin at first base. There he goes. Pitches in the turf, so no throw down to second base. Full count on Hasso. Ian Cabos trying to close it out for the Sand Crabs. This is their final ball game until the playoffs start next weekend. Pickoff throw to second base, not in time. Three-two pitch. Also gets a piece of it. Another pickoff move to first. Three-two count on Hasso. Gotta figure this is final at bat for the young man in his Miller Buccaneer career. And that one's gonna miss for ball 4. So a single and a walk, first and second, nobody out for Adrian Ortiz.
Adrian Ortiz.
Pitch in the turf. Good job. I don't think that's Stringham back there anymore. But a good job by the Sand Crab catcher right there. On that ball in the turf. Cabo steps off. Aso at first, Morin at second. Ortiz at the plate. Another throw down to second base. This time they will get Morin. Leaning over there at second base for out number 1. Cabos to Alford. 1 away. One 0 pitch in there called strike 1. Cabos, the sophomore right-hander, in relief of Dalton Alford. And he delivers strike 2, so 1-2 count now on Ortiz. Adrian 0 for 2 in the ball game. One-two pitch in the turf. 2-2. Set at the belt. 2-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. 2 away. It's going to bring up the senior third baseman, Leslie Liao. Two outs. Runner at first base is Hassel. Liao, she's a senior as well. Her first at bat of the ball game. Gobbles comes set at the belt. Here comes the pitch, and she fouls that one back. Ball and a strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Also the runner at first base. Drew a walk. And he leads off first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Grounded off the ankle of Liao. No shin guard for Leslie Liao. See some of these guys wearing ankle guard slash shin guard slash knee guard. Oh, she walks it off. She's ready to go. So 1-2 count. Outside corner. Called strike 3. And that is your ball game right there. So for the Miller Buccaneers in the bottom of the 5th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on base. Our final score, 19-3. Let's get you some final totals. We're going to do a roll call for the Miller Buccaneer seniors as well. Final ball game of the season for the Buccaneers. So let's get you some final totals for the Miller Buccaneers. Or rather, for the visiting Calhoun Sand Crabs, 19 runs on 14 hits. They committed 2 errors. For the Miller Buccaneers, 3 runs on 4 hits. They committed 5 errors. The loss to Jose Hasso, 3 2/3 innings pitched. He allowed 18 runs, 11 earned on 14 hits. 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. The win goes to Dalton Alford, 3 innings pitched, and he allowed 2 runs, both unearned, 1 hit, 7 walks, or rather 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts for Dalton Alford. And a big congratulations to the Calhoun Sand Crabs with the win tonight. They have secured the number 2 spot in District 26 4A. So congratulations to Coach Innerarity and the Calhoun Sand Crabs. And like I said, last game for the Miller Buccaneers this season, they finish at 8-20 overall. And we'll do a little roll call for their seniors graduating this year from the Miller Buccaneers. It's going to be Richard Galvan, a senior right-handed pitcher, catcher, first baseman, third baseman. Jordan Morin, senior left-handed pitcher and outfielder. Senior Josh Kretzmeyer, a right-handed pitcher and an outfielder. Senior Adrian Ortiz, a right-handed pitcher, first baseman and third baseman. Senior Adam Gonzalez, a left-handed pitcher and outfielder. Senior Leslie Leal, a right-handed pitcher and infielder. Senior Daniel Balboa, a left-handed pitcher. Senior Jesse Solis, first baseman and a designated hitter. And Senior Jose Hasso, right-handed pitcher and infielder. So shout out to the seniors from Miller High School. And a congratulations to the Miller Buccaneers, as I mentioned in the beginning of the broadcast, under the direction of head coach Wade McDaniel, trying to turn the page at Miller High School, finishing 8-20 overall and 3-9 in district play in that 4th place spot. So that's going to do it from this ball game. No post-game show, unfortunately. We don't have. I'm flying solo tonight, so no post-game show. But do want to name a player of the game. Either way, this young man had a heck of a ball game tonight. He got the win on the mound for the Calhoun Sand Crabs, and that was Dalton Alford. But at the plate, the young man went 3 for 4, drove in 4 runs, scored every time he was at the plate. So Dalton Alford, our player of the game, got it done on the mound and got it done at the plate as well for the Sand Crabs. And again, want to wish the Calhoun Sand Crabs the best of luck in the playoffs as they advance in District 26 4A. Lots of action for you tomorrow night. We'll be right here back at Cabinets Field, and we will have a couple of ball games for you. The early game is East at Ray, and the nightcap, Moody at King. So we'll be back here. We'll go on the air at about 5:15 for the first ball game. And so come back and join us tomorrow. And thank you to everyone who hit us up on the chat. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night, Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.